If you ever want to see a person's true colors, ride in their car as they drive in busy traffic, pressed for time. It all comes out. A person that is normally well-mannered, kind, and patient automatically becomes ill-mannered, aggressive, and short-tempered. You know the type. Normally easygoing and humorous, they become a weaving, tailgating psychopath with a new vocabulary, not one spoken on Sunday mornings. I had a very good friend in high school that kind of fit this model. I'll call him Gary. Gary was very intelligent, gifted, in fact, straight A's. And I must say he liked to achieve, but a nice, quiet guy, easy to be around. Now, after college, I spent a week's vacation with him, and I was able to meet a totally new person when he picked me up at the major airport near his home. Gary had become a red-light-running, maniacal speedster, and the language he used would light up a blue-haired lady's locks like a torch on a gas can. But once home, maniacal Gary became the calm soul I remembered in high school. Now, there are, I've noticed, some deviants to this rule. They don't get all that upset with traffic when you're riding with them. They are much more controlled behind the wheel with people in the car. They remain the sweet, well-mannered, patient people as they were outside of the car. But with no one in the car, you put a secret camera and a microphone with them, and a hidden maniacal Gary pops into the driver's seat. One with a new native tongue, wide eyes, and waving hand gestures at offending cars. Yeah, you know you're out there. When the aggression, though, goes too far, now clinicians call the malady road rage. Now, that's an extreme condition and probably needs to be handled by trained counselors. This type of aggressive driving is never okay and is always a threat to everyone on the road. But what I'm referring to are those whose behaviors are a notch or two lower, more like a modern-day Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. You remember, from the old book and movie, you see, Jekyll's personality transformed into the smaller, younger, cruel, remorseless, and evil Hyde. Jekyll had many friends and an amiable personality, but as Hyde became mysterious and violent. These are the drivers I'm talking about. Now, how does this happen and why? Studies I've found show that mental frustration and anger are common causes of aggressive driving. Although several factors may contribute, traffic congestion seems to be the leading cause of frustration. One survey found that almost 80% of respondents had their anger triggered by other drivers, while some is caused by work stress, some by personal stress. Certain personality types appear more likely to contribute to aggressive behavior too, including impulsiveness, self-centered values, sensation-seeking, and finally lack of problem-solving skills. I must admit that sometimes even I get a little frustrated and irritated when I'm driving, and it's not because of any of these other reasons. I only get frustrated when there are stupid people in front of me, slowing me down. Drivers at a stop sign, for instance, who wait an eternity on a car a half mile away before pulling out on the street in front of me. But I'm very controlled about it all. I easily blow it off. I never honk my horn, and they never see me yelling at them or waving nasty hand gestures. My hands are always below the dash. I'm a good driver. I don't need any cameras in my car. That's my take on it. For Paragon Communications, I'm Paul Joseph.